Now, before you're gonna get to actually creating a faceless YouTube channel, you need to understand one very important thing. You need to understand what faceless YouTube channel is. Now, first things first, let's address elephant in the room, and it is how faceless YouTube channel is actually used as a marketing gimmick. In reality, any channel of the YouTube can be faceless. You don't really need to use your face or voice in the channels. But with the rise of AI, you can actually lend AI's voice to your message. So basically, in essence, faceless YouTube channel is just a YouTube channel that cannot be directly linked to a singular person, in this case, you. So basically, this is a channel that anyone can do. Anyone can be behind the channel and it's not tied to a single person. Unlike faced YouTube channels where it's built around a certain personality. Those channels need to be built around by the singular person, while faceless can be built not just around the person but around the group, and no one will know the difference. But you also need to understand why faceless YouTube channels are so popular. And weirdly enough, this popularity extends not just among creators but among the viewers as well. Well, first things first, it's easy for the creators because of how easy it is actually to make the faceless content. You don't need fancy camera, you don't need fancy lighting, you don't need studio to record all this, and you don't need to have skills of speech in front of the camera. And trust me, the skills of speech in front of the camera is probably one of the most difficult things to achieve because you cannot buy it. You actually need to learn it through a dedicated practice and long practice at that. I can personally be witness to that. But it also can be because you are insecure with your appearance or with your voice or with your speech. Like for example, for many people, my accent can be an issue. And for many people, they would not want to record videos with this accent. For me, I really don't care, but for many, it can be a problem. So what you need to do? So Faceless YouTube channel basically solves all these problems all at once. But even that's not all. Faceless YouTube channels is loved by the viewers as well because how easy they are to consume. You're not getting annoyed by voice, you're not getting annoyed by face, and you are getting straight to the message. Those videos are easy to consume because they are getting straight to the point. Yes, there are a lot of bad faceless videos as well, but the good ones are getting their job done very well. But for that reason, viewers also love to watch the faceless videos, not just creators. But there can be differences between faceless channels. Again, any channel in any niche can be faceless. That's another myth that I want to break about the faceless channels, that the faceless channels can only be in a certain niches, which is wrong. Any niche can have a faceless channel, absolutely any and every single one of them. So what are the types of the faceless YouTube channels? Well, there are no specific types. Every type of channel can be faceless. That means that there is no categorization of the faceless YouTube channels. Yes, you can put them in an arbitrary categories, like the ones without the voice or with an AI-generated voice. But in reality, there is no differentiation, at least not more than between any other type of videos. You can create reviews with the faceless channels, you can create motivational videos with the faceless channel, you can create tutorial videos with the faceless channels, you can create gameplay videos with the faceless channels, you can create summaries, demonstrations, data visualizations, top 10 lists, tips videos, and bunch more. Every video that you have seen on YouTube can have their faceless analog. It's just another proof that faceless YouTube channels are just regular YouTube channels but built technically differently. But there's also one more important question. How faceless YouTube channels can actually manage to engage viewers without the personal presence? Well, that's because the viewers for the faceless channels are not coming because of the face. They're coming because of the message, because of the topic of the video. And that usually happens with every single one of the videos. Even if you have the channel with a face, no one knows you in the beginning. They come to your channel not because of you, but because of your message. And it works exactly the same way in a faceless YouTube channel. Like for example, if you create a workout motivational video, people will come to your video because they want a workout motivation, not because this video is faced or faceless. And those videos engage audience in exactly same way as every single other videos, through correct structure, distinct beginning, middle, and end, with the correct promise of the content, and with an interesting delivery. And it's not as difficult as I made it sound right now. It's actually quite simple when you understand how to do it. And there is also one more important thing that you need to understand, and it is the legal and ethical considerations about running faceless YouTube channels. Many people think that faceless YouTube channels are the channels that are stealing other people's content and repackaging them in a different way in order to make it look as their own. This is not how faceless YouTube channel works. You should not steal content. You're not restricted to use stock footage. You're not restricted to use other people's footage for the specific purposes, but you need to understand well enough what you are doing and why you are doing this. You always need to create the correct attributions. If you use someone else's videos, make a correct attribution and write in the description that you actually use someone else's video. Do not steal it. YouTube will not tolerate this. Do not steal the content. YouTube will not tolerate this. And trust me, banning faceless YouTube channels is far more easier for them than any other types of channels. YouTube will do that. So you need to be very careful of everything that you need to do. And don't worry, I'm going to teach you everything about that. Now that you understood what faceless YouTube channels are, in the next lecture, let's discuss what are the benefits of having faceless YouTube channels. So I'm going to see you in the next one. Take care.